So, if you've read the thumbnail, you know why we're here. Um, the Game Awards was kind of bad. It wasn't very good, in my honest opinion. So I'm gonna play uh, this game to cope. Now I'm gonna talk about it a little bit, because that's what we do when we have hard feelings. We talk about it. It was so bad. Okay, it wasn't terrible, but I I'd like to remind you all that I am a Nintendo fan through and through. Love the games, think they're masterpieces, Metroid especially. Nintendo basically had zero presence there. Um, it's ridiculous. They no presence whatsoever. Who can I check from? Um, Other than winning best uh action RPG or something like that. Tears of Kingdom won. Um, and wait, I guess Pikmin won best family game or family multiplayer game or something. Um, and I don't know. I mean, Mario Wonder probably won something. I'm not sure what, but something. But it a lot of the focus was on like not indie games, but like less known games. Um, which, to be fair, I'm a bit biased because I haven't played any of these games, so I wouldn't know. Um, but I'm not a fan of the fact that Baldur's Gate 3 won Game of the Year and Tears of the Kingdom didn't. I understand Baldur's Gate 3 is immaculate in many ways, but it's I don't know. I don't think it should have won Game of the Year. I mean, if Tears of the Kingdom hadn't been up there, heck yeah. Baldur's Gate 3 definitely deserved that. But Tears of the Kingdom was there, and Nintendo had basically no presence there at all. Um, like, no, what else? Of course, the main reason I was watching were two things. First of all, to see if there was any like news about Metroid Prime 4, like anything Metroid Prime related, of course. Um, it's kind of in it to see if Liza P won anything too, because I'm really liking it. Oh my goodness, minus the dogs. I'm really liking it. It didn't even win Best RPG. I mean, it was going up against Baldur's Gate 3, and in that case, it's not the best role playing game compared to a game that somehow encapsulates D&D. Um, but that's maybe part of the thing I had a problem with too, is just how many awards Baldur's Gate 3 won. Almost like it didn't really, like, a lot of things happen when a game is nominated, or not nominated for something, but like wins something. You get to hear some news, you get to hear elaboration on things like, oh, we did this and we're gonna do this and yada yada yada. And so when Baldur's Gate 3 wins half the categories, it stifles a lot of other games. And I get it's a great game, but really having it win so many awards at the expense of things like Lies of P getting more attention, because it it has attention on it from the entire Souls-like fan base, but outside of that, it's not really being that well advertised. Um, I say that, but I also didn't hear about it through advertising. I heard about it through a friend, so I guess the Souls community can spread things fast-ish. But it's just, what the heck is that? He's got the level 7 Giat. Okay. He's not attacking. Oh my goodness. For a bear rat. You are surprisingly easy to kill. Anyway, I'm sure haven't played Baldur's Gate 3 yet. I'm sure it's immaculate. I'm sure it's amazing. The fact that it won as many 10 out of 10s, 5 out of 5s, all that as it did is impressive, really. I'm not saying it isn't. I just Tears of the Kingdom. Okay. Oh, I thought he was gonna swing at me. Um, Tears of the Kingdom should have won it, in my honest opinion, because it's a masterpiece and it deserves recognition. Being able to follow up its successor with as much like anticipation as was on it, and to not fail to disappoint, because Baldur's Gate 3 had a lot of anticipation on it, and it didn't fail to disappoint either, but it definitely didn't, like, it wasn't like, oh my goodness, this is so much greater than we could have expected. I mean, to be fair, it might have been that, because making a game based off D&D is difficult. But I don't know. I just wanted to see Tears of the Kingdom win something. And they didn't even show off anything from, like, any Metroid related anything, or like anything else at all. They didn't show off any new games for Nintendo Switch. Except like maybe one farming simulator, but that's not a surprise. Where am I going? But yeah, Nintendo just did not have a presence there. And there's a few other things aside from Nintendo, that I want to talk about, and well, I'm more turned around than, I don't know. That wasn't Blight Town. And here we go. Making some progress. Oh, holy crap. Jay Schlatt. Hello, Peter. Welcome to Fortnite, Peter. There we go. Weapon, 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 weapon. Ooh, what's that? I'll have to try it out. Oh, break. A status effect that just kills you. Death, but puppets. What was I saying? Yeah, there were other games that I feel like should have gotten recognition that didn't, because Baldur's Gate 3 got nominated for 50% of things. Um, the one of the few correct decisions, or like, okay, actually, you know what? I'm gonna take a little break from the ridiculing it and give a few positives I saw in it, things I enjoyed about it. Um, I like that Cyberpunk 2077 got what was it? It was like not player influence, but like uh player communication or something. It won something like, oh no, most best, like consistency and quality of updates since the release. Continuing updates, which I think is awesome, because that game came out a mess and they fixed it. They fixed it. They put in the effort to fix it, and it turned out good. I think they deserve recognition for that, because not a lot of the studios can bring games back from almost having died. But they did, so shout out to them. The other thing that I was a fan of is Atlas is making a badass, pardon my French, looking game that, holy moly, I want to play as soon as it comes out. I'm still working on Persona 5 Royal, and I need to play Persona 3 Reload, because I have a computer now, I can do that. To put on Switch, come on, it's easy. But I can play that now, so yippee. What on earth? Yeah, I deserve that. I was getting greedy. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, something. Um, yeah. Like, yeah, that new game that Atlas is making looks amazing, and I do want to play it as soon as it comes out. The cinematics looked baller. It is gonna be, of course, a Persona type game, but they're taking it in a direction that I would not have expected. And I'm a fan of it all the way. Um, but yeah, so there we go. Okay, okay. Fan of the. Where am I going? Ugh, I kind of lost again. Um. Oh, wait, what? You actually do something? I love how you didn't attack me the first time, and now you're clapping me. Whoa, okay. Guys, I swear I'm good at this game. Good enough to beat Archbishop Andreas. With only... Whoa, the dog got me. What the dog doing? Okay, yeah, so that's about all the positives I got from that. It really wasn't that great. I don't know. And I'm just sorely disappointed that Metroid had zero presence there again. Like, big surprise, but it's stinky. I don't like it. Die! Okay. Um, yeah. Disappointed Nintendo didn't have a presence there. But, yeah, so that's about all I appreciated from it. And I guess the support for indie games. But Hades 2 didn't even win most anticipated, which is dumb, because the other games, a lot of it isn't up to player vote. And I'm pretty sure the player's voice is one of the few that is. I don't know if... You'd think most anticipated would be player's voice too, but you never know. I love this weapon. Motivity crank kills them in an instant. That's another thing. I was not a fan of the fact that Lies of P did not win Best RPG. I get that it's not as good as Baldur's Gate 3, but, like, Baldur's Gate 3 clearly had its time to shine. I mean, yeah. So, that's... I don't know. Yeah, I'm mostly just disappointed that Metroid wasn't there. Another thing that I know probably disappointed a lot of people, not particularly me, because I haven't actually finished the game, but Elden Ring's Shadow of the Erdtree DLC did not show up there, which I know a lot of people were hoping would happen, that it would show up there. It's unfortunate, I guess. I've not finished Elden Ring, so I'm content waiting, I guess, to see if the DLC ever comes out. Boom, boom, doo, boom, boom, doo, up. Oh, God, you guys can stagger too. Well, how do you like that? Taste of your own medicine, bud. There we go. Whoa. Cat dose. I still don't know what that does. Yeah, I was mostly just disappointed Metroid wasn't there. But yeah, Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, nothing. Nothing at all. I don't even think... Yeah, there was nothing, like, Elden Ring related. Which is disappointing, because even though I haven't finished the game, I am liking it so far. The only problem I have is just that I don't know where to go. I'm pondering using a guide because a person who is very judgmental if you don't play Souls-like the right way said that it was the right way to do it. So I'm gonna say I'm probably not gonna get gatekeeped for looking up a guide to understand where I'm going. Just to enjoy the game more. And if you do gatekeep me, boo. Oh, right, I can't pause. Oops. Yeah, nothing about that. Lies of P DLC would have been interesting to see, but the game also just came out, and they've said they haven't gotten... They're not finished with development of the DLC yet, so not even close, I don't think, so them not saying anything about it is perfectly reasonable. So yeah, I don't want to drag this on too long. That is about the extent of my opinions in the Game Awards. It sucked. I didn't like it. There were a few things there that made me, chuckle. Like Matthew Mercer came up on the stage. I skipped through a lot of it because I didn't find the trailers to things I don't care about interesting. So, but I did see Matthew Mercer got up there, so I guess that's a plus. Also, I'm not saying that Baldur's Gate 3 is a bad game. Um, Baldur's Gate 3 is a great game, I'm sure. I personally just don't prefer it. Oh, where's this? Well, that's all I have to say about the matter. Thank you guys for watching, and whether you're watching morning, noon, or night, I hope you guys enjoyed this rant, I guess. And I will see you guys in, pardon that, the next video.